Hello Summers, and Gus is here again, and just kidding, I was not done with my third episode. I went back and rewatched it. I realized I missed something kind of important, and I also wanted to do a little bit of an update. I apologize if these videos are a little long, or if I should cut them if I make mistakes, but this is just a style that's available to me right now. So if these videos are a little long, I apologize. I eventually, with time, I will gain more experience. I will get my hands on some better software, and I'll actually have League of Legends on the video, do some voiceovers with highlighting certain plays that I'm referencing to, or certain situations that I'm bringing up. And also, it'll be better videos in general. Hopefully, I can do that soon. But what I wanted to go over was that certain plays that you make, and whether or not they are correct or not. So that's just why replays are really a big part of that. So for example, if you make a play that your team couldn't react to, or if your team wasn't aware you're making it, then I believe that you've made the wrong play. So for example, if you want to do an early dragon but everyone's backing, you don't say anything, everyone's looking at their shop menu, they don't notice you're doing dragon, and an enemy jungler or mid or whatever comes by, sees you and kills you. If you blame your team for not putting their presence there to do dragon, I believe that's the wrong thing to do, because you could have communicated it to them, or you could have been more aware of what was happening instead of forcing your team to do a dragon when they weren't ready for it. So for example, my personal experience is that I have a personal experience I wanted to share. I dived in an AD carry really hard as a jungler, and I was kind of fed that game. I tanked their team for more than 5 seconds, and I thought it was a really good play at the time because I was in the right position. The AD carry was out of position, and I believe that my team could really do a lot of damage when I put that pressure in front of their carry. But my team didn't react, and I kind of threw the game. And so when you misplay like that, you kind of just have to recognize what you did and be a little more self-aware next time. Be more self-aware about where your team is and what your enemies are doing and what their potential damage output is. And so I miscalculated and I misjudged and I made the wrong play. At the time, I thought it was the right play, and I took that risk, and I was wrong. And so you just have to take responsibility for the plays that you make when you're wrong and just learn from it. There's no point in fighting about it or like yelling at each other about it. It's already done with. There's only learning from there. So if you make a bad play, don't worry about it. If you lose a game because of a bad play, don't even worry about it then, because it doesn't mean you're any worse of a player. It just means that now you know what you should be doing. In fact, with every game, you should be getting better. It's kind of like being a Super Saiyan. It's like after every defeat, you get stronger. That's how it should be. It's like you should have like a Super Saiyan mentality, where after every time you get defeated, you should get stronger. And if you're not getting any better, then maybe you're just not a Super Saiyan. All right, thanks everybody.